style.
Thank
Your style.
Thank you.
The official selfie queen. So we're walking up and down.
My awesome stove.
Yeah, Walthamstow, love
Yes,
it.
yes.
It is Walthamstow Market, the
Yeah.
longest market in Europe, still going strong. We've known each other
Yeah.
for a very long time. I've been respecting a lot of your work alongside your selfies.
I take picture before I go out to see how my makeup is.
And we get to see it as well. So you came from Somalia?
I came here in 1989.
You didn't know a word of English when you arrived.
Oh, not one single word. All I knew was yes and no. And refugee.
You taught yourself English. How did you go about doing that?
When I had my first child, they kind of wrote the letters FGM on the report card, and I didn't know what it was, but for some reason I signified it's something important.
Yeah.
And I went on a hunt to find out what are those 3 letters, and luckily for me the library was just about 5-minute walk from my house.
Yeah.
So I would just put my kid in on the pram and we go there. Type 3 is called infibulation, where everything is gone, nothing is left of your genitals,
And that's what you had
except tiny hole. Yeah. So what they do is they remove everything.
How old were you?
I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
So for me, when I found the book and then it's written in English, it was a conundrum of how do I understand every single word. So the only thing I could do was get a Somalian dictionary and get the English dictionary and literally, find the meaning of words one by one.
What point did your campaign, the good fight against FGM, begin?
So this started about 10 to 11 years ago now. First of all, I fell into deep depression. I did not tackle about me. I just completely, utterly shut down everything. My youngest, who's now 13, I started taking her to nursery, and I found that I liked talking to other people. Things started to change in me. Like I don't want to be isolated anymore. I felt the need to go and do something.
This excruciating operation that was performed on you was done so that you no longer can ever have sexual pleasure.
Not only that, they completely sealed you so that you do not get to have sex before marriage, but also they actually know when they're removing your clitoris and all that, they actually know they are affecting your sexual urges. The question that I wanted to I still ask community is, what are you giving your husband? What is this man going to get really? Does he get a fully functioning woman? Does he get a woman who actually, when she sees, she feels like this is my husband, I want to make love, she gets that? Does he get all that? No, who he just does it because she's actually in love with him and feels it's out of, what you call it, duty, all those things. And in our community we never ever discuss sex, even if they're married 20-30 years.
Yeah, we don't.
And you will meet women who are over 50 sitting in front of you telling you, what is a sexual pleasure? Am I supposed to feel that? That's devastating.
This act has been performed on you because somebody dehumanized a woman's need for sex.
Exactly.
And they took it to that next level.
You know what incenses me is how is it this can be in our community for over 3,000 years? How is it that no one ever sat down and said, hang on, why are we continuing this pain, especially the mothers? But none of them did, and that's because of the social norm, the way community deems you. If you didn't cut your daughter and you live back home, like no one is going to marry her, she'll be deemed as impure, unclean, not a virgin. So all those things also play a major role.
You didn't let it dampen you. You found your voice quite literally.
I did.
Through a new language.
I think when a woman has been wronged really bad, violated, and then she finds her a voice and the strength to talk about this, it is the most there's no words to describe what that means. It means like you are enlightened, you are awakened, you have no fear. You feel like I'm going to take the whole world if it comes out on me.
And boy, have you taken the whole world by storm. You've got the attention of so many people.
Yes.
You've had a book deal by Simon and Schuster.
Oh, there's going to be a play this
There's
summer.
going to be a play.
Yeah.
It's never ending. And you know what? We're all rooting for you, Hibo.
I sit down and I'm thinking, okay, this was most cruel part of my life, which still follows me today. It's a life sentence, but it's also brought a lot of blessing. I don't know if people understand that. A lot of blessing. It made me.
You're very brave. You're very brave for doing that.
It made me who I am today, and it's just, you know, opened up a lot of things, and I'm an extremely grateful human being. I feel like I appeared on Hello magazine God knows how many times, and I've been on their cover as well, so I've been a cover girl. This is fun. You dance until you feel like you're scamp when you rinse it like that.
Yeah. That's when you know you've done a good session.
Exactly. So that's my kind of exercise. I have amazing people around me. If I have a day that I feel like shit, I can talk to them. Yeah.
You are living with this.
Yes.
Physical rupture of your body. There are constant issues, right? It never ends.
Psychologically, first of all, it's massive. It's always with you. Plus, this thing causes major medical problems. Infection is part of life. You know, if you're having a child, God knows it's so bad, because your labias are supposed to expand when you're having a baby, and when that's not there, you rip badly. And if you are in a developing countries, God be with you, because the maternal death rate is ridiculous.
How many children have you had?
Well, I've got 7 kids.
Wow.
I have 7. I'm a mother of a doctor, yes.
Mother of a doctor,
Very
mother of
proud.
a computer
scientist, and a mother of a child psychologist, and
Mashallah.
a mother who's going to be, hopefully, inshallah, what you call it, chemical engineering
Wow.
in Imperial, and my 16-year-old, 13-year-old, 14, and my babies. Yeah.
Wow, they must be so proud of you.
They are.
There are a lot of people who don't like what you're doing.
Yes.
People who don't want you to like campaign against FGM. What kind of reactions have you had?
I get things like, you're a traitor, you turned against the community, you've been paid millions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, seriously, there's a times we can't even pay the rent, we're struggling. What do you mean that? But it's like you get a lot of attack. It has become so norm for me as well now. It's like if I don't get attacked in a week, I'm like, where have they gone? What's happened to them? Where are you people? Yeah.
There are some people who probably jump onto the whole anti-FGM bandwagon, and you know, you're familiar with this.
Yeah, I get that kind of attack so much on Twitter.
Yeah.
I will get like, why are you still Muslim? Why are you wearing scarf? Why?
How do you make sure that, you know, whoever you're working with doesn't end up
Oh my goodness, I do my work a lot nowadays. Before I used to be very trusting when somebody comes and say I want to do this work. Now I do the necessary work of checking this person's credentials, going on Google or finding out who they know and how they came to me. I'm turning down people so much so nowadays because I found out what they are.
Do you feel like since you started all those years back, there's been a shift? I don't know, maybe a shift in attitudes, maybe just in this country.
Let's even talk in a context of 8 years ago. You will be invited to come to the Westminster to talk about this with certain lord or certain minister. You were literally hushed in a room. It was not, they didn't want to talk out loud, and we used to talk out loud, and us campaigners will come together. Some will be very shy. I'll be like, let's talk about vagina. Really, we are here to talk about that. Sorry.
Yes, let's talk about, we're not being hushed away. It was just. I think,
it was the
sweet corn. Like, sweet corn needs to position itself.
Let's remove the taboo, and we just here talk about vagina. Are you okay with that word as I use vagina? And they'll be like, yes, I'm quite okay. I'm like, okay, let's talk about it. Attitude has changed. I mean, like, I can go to Lorraine Colley in the morning, 8 o'clock. We're talking about it.
Lorraine Kelly.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'm going to be on Loose Women on 26th of Feb. We're going to talk about it. So it's like it's become the taboo's gone. Schools are talking about it, teachers have been trained, medics have been trained, everybody's understanding it. Newspapers almost on daily basis have a story about FGM. You are doing this.
I'm doing this.
So it's
I can say it, vagina.
And when you mention it, everybody clams up, everybody goes. But then again, it's the word that it's an organ that everybody wants to use, abuse, and kids come out of it. So it's a portal for the humanity to travel through, yet we can't say vagina. It's what men and women want to use, yet we can't say it. It's like, why? But the women also have a problem because they don't want to say their body parts out loud. It's like I've got friends who will say their breasts, Fatima Amina. Or they will call their vagina, they will say, it's my money on my phone. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. You have daughters, you be responsible and teach your daughter to grow up with body parts that she's happy to say it out loud without being like that. So we also have a responsibility in that. We need to stop giving it names.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. She's amazing. Watch her videos. I can't get enough of her. We should do one.
Yeah, we're gonna do
You'll
one.
be Auntie Shagufta and I
Yes.
will be Auntie Hibo.
Auntie Hibo.
Yeah.